For the past 3 years, from sophomore to now my senior year. I started quarterback for the JV team when I was a sophomore, and I've played quarterback and safety from 8th grade on, always played them. But safety seems to be my spot, but also run the ball at quarterback in our Wildcat package. I think it's someone just being humble to his teammates, because when teammates see somebody that does his job really good, but is really humble about it and not, loud about it, the other teammates look up to him and they respect him a lot more than an athlete that, is more loud about his boasting about his abilities, that he doesn't come off as much of a leader as maybe a humble person would. Well, it started back in April when I went to a Nike training camp at Florida State University down in Tallahassee, and that was a really fun experience playing with Florida players. And after that, we've done a lot of team stuff, going to Tulsa University team camp. I've been to Arkansas camps, Vanderbilt camps, and soon to be going to Ole Miss camps. I learned that I can be better than what I've always thought I could be when I go to these camps and stuff and I compete against other players in my position. I've kind of realized that I can be just as good as them. Like when I went to that Nike training camp, the top players in this region were there, and I was with them, hand in hand, competed with them the whole time, and it kind of just gave me a boost in what I feel like I can do. In the past year, I've gained 15 to 20 pounds. My physical 3 months ago, I was 179, and I'm up to 195 right now. I've hit 197, and I'm between the 194 and 197. My weight gains in the weight room have gone up dramatically. My bench press is up to 250, 255, and my squat's up to 350, 360. And it's been an awesome year in the weight room. Academics is the most important, especially when looking in a school, because that's the main thing. You're going to be going to school there, and I want to be a doctor or something of that nature in the medical field. And right now, I'm in the medical academy here at Springdale High School, and I have to maintain a high GPA, which I have a 3.5 right now, to stay in that academy. And so, my parents always brought me up to have good grades, because if I don't get them, I get in a lot of trouble. So I try to keep the grades up. Top one, obviously church and God. My religious aspect. Church is, my parents always said that even before them, God comes first. So that's number one. My family, I'm a mama's boy and daddy's boy. I'd rather be with them, most of the time. My grandparents, I always like to spend time with them. School and football are third, and friends definitely, just that goes with family too. I'm always with friends and family. I just like to be around people. So, well, community is really important too. It feels good to help people, in the community. Like my medical academy this past year, we had to do 75 hours community service, and I volunteered at a nursing home every Monday night for 3 hours for the second semester of school, and it feels good to go and help, people that can't stand on their feet, by themselves, and it felt good to have conversations with them. And this year I'm in another community service class where I'll go help younger kids learn to read, or go plant trees in a park, or I like doing it. It feels good. Well, starting last year, or even as a sophomore, I kind of took the reins as the leader of our secondary. And last year for sure, even over seniors, I was kind of the field general. I took control, I called the plays. Even the defensive line linebackers, the seniors, they knew that I was one of the leaders on the field. I took control, and made sure everybody was in the right spot and on the sidelines. If someone has a bad play, you got to encourage them, help them get back in. You have to be a teacher to the other players. And I mean, it's very serious. I take it very seriously because I know I'm the leader, and if I don't show, if I don't show my leadership, they won't follow. I'd say, Coach, I should be on your campus because I'd be a strong community leader. I wouldn't be the type of kid that is going to be a troublemaker. I'd definitely put the team first. I'd respect my teammates. I'd always respect my coaches. I'd be in class every day, and I'd definitely be one of the first kids to, if there needs to be community involvement, I'd be one of the first people to raise my hand and come do it. I'd say, Coach, you want me on your team because in the school setting, I'd always be in class. I wouldn't be skipping. I'd be very serious about what I'm doing because the job I want to pursue is something because I know football may not get you where you want to go. So in the classroom, you have to be academically smart and you have to focus on what you want to do in there. And I'd be the one to be in the classroom asking questions and trying to keep my grades up. Coach, I am a great player because I'm smart. I'm a fast learner. When the coach shows me something, shows me a formation that I have to change the play call or be in, I'll be there. I read the plays fast as well. If it's a pass, I know it's a pass. I'm getting out, finding the receivers. If it's a run, I know it's a run. I'm going downhill to get them. I have athleticism, but I think my main part of me being a great safety is my smartness, my head. I'm head smart and I know what's going on, and I think that overcomes maybe your speed of a receiver being faster when you know what he's doing next, and I can outsmart him and beat him there for the interception or to make the tackle in the backfield. So, Coach, I know I'm tough because I've just always been, the leader and stuff. I know if I show weakness, other people might show weakness too, and I don't let that. If I get a stinger in the arm or hurt something, I don't let it, I'm not going to lay on the field. I'm going to get up and keep playing or make sure no one knows that it's, maybe I'm hurt. I'm a tough player. I won't back down, and I'll be the one getting in the action every play.